Hello, this is the aftermath of doing a decluttering video, which is my previous video, and my word, in 1 week did my house just get destroyed, okay? Make sure to subscribe, and I'm gonna get into everything that's happened in that previous week. It's only a quick one. Mama is exhausted. I did another clean with me? No, declutter with me, so that'll be coming up hopefully this week, if I still have the energy by the end of the week. I've been using that Wash Wild eucalyptus toilet cleaner on my toilets, and I love it. It gives a pretty good scent, and it feels like everything's sterilized and clean in there, so highly recommend that. But anyway, let's talk about what happened in the previous week. So I haven't done a declutter in quite some time. Usually at the start of every year, I do just about every single room of my house because it is nasty, and I feel like in 1 year we accumulate so much stuff. I don't know how it just all comes in. Either we get gifted or mama just spends too much money, let's be real. And so the only way that I find I can keep on top of it is by doing it yearly, because oh my goodness, the first year that I did my garage declutter, I think it was in like 2021 or something like that, it took me about 3 or 4 days to get through because we had just hoarded onto so much, even though we had only just moved into this house. And you would think we would have gotten rid of a lot when we moved. No, I feel like I'm being ruthless this year. It didn't take me anywhere near as long to do the garage this year. It only really took me a day and a half, 2 days at max. So it is a good feeling to know that I have managed to somewhat keep on top of it and get through it kind of throughout the year. So it's not as big of a job when I do it in January. Also, that's another thing. Not doing it in the heat of summer when it's like 40 degrees during the day. Surprisingly, who would have thought that like leaving it until a cooler month like March makes a big difference, huh? My attitude wasn't as bad towards it because guess what? Sweat is not dripping down my back and into the unknown, okay? So, like, that has just helped immensely, and like having a fan in there. But, anyways, getting back onto the track of what I was saying, I did so many declutters last year, and I filmed the kitchen and the garage, and I only uploaded the garage because I just got in a funk. I was like, I can't do this. YouTube is not working for me. I don't have the energy or the time to do this with 2 kids. I was feeling so overwhelmed. I just didn't know what to do. So I deleted all of the kitchen footage. But I did do it last year. I don't know if it really showed in the previous video, but I did. And I just did not have the motivation to like sift through 3 hours of footage last year. But oh, dance break apparently, because I forgot to put something on and I instantly got bored. So I was like, nope, I need to go and like listen to a podcast or something while I'm doing this, because my mind honestly cannot handle being in itself for so long because the voices, oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, did all of them, didn't upload them, but this year I am just feeling completely renewed. I was like, I got on my big girl pants and I said, we are going to try and give this a crack. I know the only videos that are working for me are my cleaning videos, so let's just do that for a bit, and they're my easiest to film without like falling apart mentally and like not being there for my family. So anyway, yeah, so I've been working on that and it has been absolutely wonderful. I said no free ads in this. I can't remember what company it was, but I said no free ads. And I am listening again to the roll-offs, reaching heights. Anyway, it's been fun because like when I do these videos, obviously it takes me like average 3 hours to do these. So usually I'm in need of either a long piece of content or like just a lot of videos, and I watch videos throughout the week as well. Like a lot of my YouTube stuff I'm like listening to as I'm doing the dishes or anything else on the days that you don't see me filming. Also, this is zooming in, which is kind of annoying because I had my Apple Watch on so I could use the remote to start and stop the camera. But yeah, apparently it like zooms itself in. Anyway, you don't care too much, honestly. But yeah, so I'm always in need of content or like podcasts or whatever. So let me know what you listen to. I like to listen to the Just Trish podcast just because she can go for like 3 hours and I'm like, yes, girl, talk. I love it. I need it. And what else? I've been listening to Raising Heights. I always forget. It's a play on words. Anyway, so that one, and then there was like gardenets or highlights, and the WODs are usually like my long forms of content. It's usually 40-50 minutes up, which is just like great because that can bust out 1/3 of a video for me. And that just means I'm not in my own mind, okay? And look, it's not a good place to be sometimes. It's really not. So let's just talk about my shorts for a minute, okay? I have been avoiding bike shorts like the plague. I usually just don't jump on trends like this. I didn't do like the cold shoulder shirts. Remember that? When literally just the shoulder would be out and you'd have like a strap around your arm and over your shoulder blade? No, over the top of your shoulder. Anyway, you remember them. You know what I'm talking about. So I was like, no, they went through a fad, and then I was like, oh, bike shorts are going to be out so soon. And like, they were such an 80s or 90s thing. I can't remember. And like, it looks a bit silly now. Like, actually, girls are bringing back the 80s look. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I was like, no, I will hold off. But then I was like, I kind of want them. Like, just because they're like comfortable in summer. I like to wear leggings for cleaning, but it's obviously too hot in the heat of summer. So I got myself some cute like jewel tone ones from Kmart. I think they were like $12 or $13. So maybe I'll regret it in the future. Anyway, I decided to organize this drawer. As you can see, it's disgusting. Now, at some point in the future, I'm going to rip out this lining because someone had fun gluing some lining to this, and I just need to work out how to remove the glue that's inside the drawer, because this is a beautiful white drawer, as you can see, and the lining is coming off and it's ugly. It is so ugly. So anyway, I will do that at some point. I'm sure at some point it was a trend for the previous owner and they decided to do that, but I will remove it because it's nasty, and it is just like I can't even clean it properly because the glue's leaking everywhere. Doesn't matter. I got some organizing stuff for this space. It's $7 from Kmart. It was an absolute bargain. It was down from like 12 or 15. But yeah, look at it. It's just like it's so much cleaner and crisper in this space, and like I feel like I've utilized the space better than with the previous one, and hopefully it will keep like all the toothpaste off of everything, because that seems to be one of the biggest problems with that particular space. Little fingers like to go and squeeze that stuff everywhere, and I also feel like we lose so much stuff. Like we just, razor blades, they disappear. Bobby pins, gone. So I was like, you know what? This has like so many pieces, like 6 or 7, and I'm able to organize it quite a bit. And I'm happy with how it turned out. I feel like I'm slowly getting my bathroom organization together. You saw the cute little like pumps I have for the shower, and now the drawer organization, and I have like plastic tubs in the actual cupboards of the bathroom, which was also another good thing. But I need to go through them and actually start using the products. I am bad. I've been storing it and not using it, and you only get like a limited time with this stuff before it goes off. So I really want to work on it and try and clear it out, you know. I just don't need all of this stuff, and it's taking up valuable space, prime real estate in the bathroom. Anyways, I had been taking a hiatus from doing the washing, and I was like, no more. I feel guilty that it's all over my son's floor. So I took some time to sit down and just sort it out into buckets. I think it took like 4 or 5 buckets. It's been bad, okay, let's be real. But just getting it organized into the buckets of like who's what, you know. It's like a little bit of a weight off my shoulders, because I hate doing the washing and I hate putting it away. And yes, if you can hear that noise in the background, you already know who it is, okay? Do I need to explain myself every time? It wouldn't be a voiceover without him, okay? Anyway, so I had to change these sheets because they had been in desperate need of a change, and I realized somehow all 3 of my spare sheets, king single sheets, were not washed. I don't know how that happened, and it was just obviously a glitch in the matrix or something, because that never happens. That's why I have 3 spares. So I was like, oh, okay, priority washing. I went and put that on as soon as I had made this bed so that he could have it by the end of the night. And lucky for me, it is still lovely and warm outside, so getting stuff dried is like easy. It's by the afternoon if I'm quick enough to get the washing on.
You feel so far away, though you're close. Where's your mind at? I wanna know. A penny for your thoughts. I wanna know what's inside that heart of yours. Ooh, I feel paper thin. Ooh, when will you let me in? Do you let anyone get under your skin? You play it cool, but underneath I know you're hiding something. Do you let anyone get under your skin? I just wanna get to know you, so would you let me get to know you, boy? You feel so far away, though you're close. Where's your heart at? I wanna know. A penny for your thoughts. I wanna know what's inside the heart of yours. Ooh, I feel paper thin. Ooh, when will you let me in? Do you let anyone get under your skin? You play it cool, but underneath I know you're hiding something. Do you let anyone get under your skin? I just wanna get to know you, so would you let me get to know you, boy? Would you let me get to know you, boy? Would you let me get to know you, boy? Would you let me get to know you, boy? Would you let me get to know you? Ooh, I feel paper thin. Ooh, when will you let me in? Do you let anyone get under your skin? You play it cool, but underneath I know you're hiding something. Do you let anyone get under your skin? I just wanna get to know you, so would you let me get to know you, boy?
Here we are in the toy room, and it has been something I have been putting off for quite some time. So, I had to actually buckle down and get it done while I had no children in the house, because toy changeover can be a bit wild, just because as soon as new stuff is brought out, it's obviously played with, which is fantastic, and I love that for them. But also, like, let me just get it on the cupboard real quick before you destroy it. Let me just enjoy 2 minutes of it. So I'm glad I finally got that done. I used to be so good about it and get it done like every week. This is my cute little retro vintage farm set. I accidentally bought it because that's what my kid wanted when I was out thrifting, and it wasn't something I planned on keeping, but they love it. So we ended up keeping it. Anyway, yeah, I used to be good at doing this. I would do it probably maybe once a week, every fortnight. I had done this one in probably over a month, and it was showing because the kids were never in there. They didn't even care about playing with any of this stuff, but I have finally rotated it, and they are obsessing lately. My daughter is into Rapunzel, and she is into Anna and Elsa, so dollies came out, and it's so cute to see her play with them because she's obsessed with dolls. She'll sit there and brush their hair all day. The only reason that I can think of why she sits there and plays with her hair for so long is just because she loves getting her hair done by me. She'll always ask for Elsa hairdos or Anna hairdo, you know, whatever. She is obsessed. So maybe that's where she's learning it from, because sometimes I watch her and I'll tip her chin and I'll be like, oh, look up for me. And then she'll do it to the doll. She's like, look up, Elsa, or look up, Pencil. And it's so cute. I'm like, they pick up on everything. So it's very cute to watch. So we've moved on to the dining room, and I am getting a little bit stressed out about it because I so badly want to redecorate this room. But girl's got to go back to work and make some money first, because you know, we're on one salary at the moment and we're getting through life, but you know, it just doesn't allow for extra expenses like home decorating. So at some point, I do need to get back to work, and it's just there's not a lot of work at the moment. I think because the holidays and whatnot, it's been a slow start to the year. So eventually, when I get back into it, I'll be able to buy a few things. I don't have much to go. I desperately need some new plates. I think I talked about it in the kitchen declutter. That is just something we need, but yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be like a whole refresh, and I'm here for it because I want to move on to my bedroom. Okay, I have big ideas for redecorating that space, but I need to like go through and finish off the previous ones. I just can't jump around too much, otherwise I've got all this excess decorating stuff that I've just been holding on to for so long, and I just can't leave it. Anyway, I got a beautiful surprise for me when I went into my daughter's room. We're jumping around a bit, but that's my brain. We're back in the hallway. I'm like, what is going on? But this is legitimately how it went down. So welcome to the inside of my brain. Anyways, I cleaned up my daughter's room and I was like, oh, I should change the sheets. And then I'm taking the sheets off and there's crust. I'm like, what? Why is this crusty? She had at some point spilt the milk, I'm guessing during the night when she was asleep, and it's just like crusted. I'm like, oh, thank God I found this now. And I have like the sheet, then the protector sheet, and then thank goodness IKEA has like 2 layers on itself before the mattress, because it saved the mattress from having to be replaced, honestly. And I just soaked everything in vinegar. I'm like, let's just give this a good deep clean. And then I've washed it all. Again, that was the day that I had to get everything on for my son. So I was like, everyone's getting new bed sheets today. You can have a bed sheet. You can have a bed sheet. I felt like Oprah Winfrey. I was like, great, but I'm not a multimillionaire, darling. Let me tell you that. I put all those pegs on my shirt and it reminded me of a photo I have of myself that I absolutely cannot talk about, but one day maybe it'll make it to the internet. Anyways, we're moving on to this room and I said, I don't want to do it, girl. Girl, I can't. Like, no. It was so bad and I'm so sick of it. But unfortunately, when you make a mess in another room, other rooms obviously getting destroyed at the same time. So I'm like, trying to give myself grace, learn to just live with it. This is what's going to happen. I don't have all the energy in the world, so obviously cleaning up previous messes is not always going to happen, and some people are going to hate that and be like, oh, you're so lazy, blah blah blah. I don't care what you want to comment. I don't care what you want to say about me. I just can't do it all. And when you are parenting a lot by yourself, it's hard. So that's all I'm going to say on that situation, and just know that I don't judge you if you are the exact same. In fact, come and join us because we are in the club together, okay? But I will judge myself on this rug every time I see it. I think, my goodness, you need to bust out that vacuum cleaner. I always call it a vacuum cleaner, don't I? Carpet cleaner, my goodness. I'm going to have to do it in the next one, aren't I? It's really weighing on my mind. I'm going to just go and spend the money on the cleaner and just get it done because I can't. It's so filthy. But then, like, I'm in 2 minds because I know, like, in a week it's going to be this gross again. But also, anyway, you live and you learn, right? Why? It's just always going to be a problem.
Misty mountains, dusty roads ahead, crossing rivers, dreaming of a bed from a window in the mighty clouds up high. I can touch a stream of gold above,
If you don't know Steph Pace from Steph Pace Planners here on YouTube, she's amazing. You need to go and watch her. I absolutely love watching her content. She is a Australian organizing planner. Anyways, she is a home organization goals, okay? She has everything sorted out, and they are currently building their dream house, their forever home, yada yada, and it is gorgeous. Okay, so you need to go and check it out because they're in the midst of it, and she just recently did an update for it, and oh, it is huge, and like it has got all the show-stopping details, and it's gonna look beautiful. So highly recommend going and seeing that because I don't want you to miss out. Like, I am so glad I found her channel years ago, and I've just been taking bits and pieces from her, and we love to support an Aussie content creator. Anyways, as I've been saying, this is the aftermath. That's everything that I either had to throw out or donate, and I have been so amazing this year. I've actually already donated quite a lot of it, and the rest is just got to be thrown out. But I was waiting for bin day because my goodness, we just don't have enough space. Well, actually, I lied. We have a large garbage bin, but we just, you know, when I do things like this, it's a little bit over the top. It's not usually like this for us. So anyway, glad that I've been working on that, but my goodness, did this need a clean? There was dust everywhere. I still haven't gotten to the floor, and it is just an absolute nightmare. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I can't believe I've left it for this long. But when I film my next video, hopefully in a couple of days, I can get to it then. Or maybe I'll just attack it tomorrow, because sometimes, look, let's be real, I don't have the energy to get to the vacuuming and the mopping. Especially last week, I wasn't able to do it. Hubby had been doing night shifts, and so, you know, can't make too much noise during the day. So it was just me, and I managed to get the other stuff done, the quieter things, but definitely not the vacuuming. That is a quick way to a cranky husband, so I left that out. But yes, my poor lilies have now died. They were beautiful for quite some time. And look, I went into Coles the other day, and they had some gorgeous Banksia for sale for like $12, and I almost bought it. But I don't know what it looks like once it's dead. Like, can I keep it to dry? Will it look cute? All the questions, huh? Anyways, I'll have to do like a little bit of an investigation. I just was running out of time. I was solely focused on eating. I was a hungry girl that day, so I left it for another day. My man's is rolling in the garbage bins right now as we speak, so hopefully, and the dog's going off. Wow, this is just quality content that I know you're here for. I do not have Easter eggs in that container just yet, but mostly that's for self-control reasons. I'm trying so hard not to eat so much chocolate. It's just, look, it's a bit embarrassing. I've been coping with mental issues with chocolate. I have been doing that for years. Happy, free, confused, lonely, all of the feelings got a little bit of chocolate at some point, but we're trying to change that, okay? We have about 40 more seconds together, which is a little bit sad, but as you know, I am dish queen. I love to let them pile up a bit and just, you know. Anyway, I finally worked on it, and time lapse is the only thing because I'm there forever, okay? The footage would be like 4 hours long, but I just wanted to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for getting this cleaned. Hopefully you got something clean yourself. It is time for me to go, but I will hopefully see you on I've said hopefully so many times now. Oh my god, I want to say it again. No, I will see you no, I'll see you on Friday maybe. Okay, thank you, bye.